Welcome to Sitemorse. This video will give you an introduction to our dashboard. Let's start with logging into Sitemorse. Once logged in, you'll be presented with your dashboard. The dashboard has been designed to give the information when and where you need it. Part of the Sitemorse service is Heartbeat, which is for availability and uptime monitoring. Heartbeat looks at multiple locations around the world. This map here shows you an at-a-glance view of global monitoring performance with a single non-technical worldwide view of page availability and slow response time performance. You can view performance against your service level agreements here, and you can also drill down further into Heartbeat, but this is covered in a separate video. On the left here we have key pages, which forms part of your daily alerting. Key pages are run and tracked every day. These are the key pages which are considered the most important by your organisation. Key pages are run every day at 7 AM local time. These will allow you to manage corrections on the site in a more prioritised manner. Down here, we have content activity. Content activity integrates with Google Analytics and looks at the most visited pages and ranks them accordingly, therefore showing actions based on how content is consumed. And here is content updates, which looks at updates via your content management system. This looks at what is being published and by who, which allows managers to get an overview into who requires training on areas such as brand guidelines. And in this area here, we have site sections. This is where we break down sites by sections and have an individual assessment running, which can have an individual owner. This button here allows for a section to be rerun on demand, and workflow allows for the results to be sent to anybody. Up here we have the people section, which allows managers to drill down into people and teams to see how well they are doing. This is integrated with Sitemorse Publishing Control, working within your content management system. It shows what they are getting right and wrong, and other information such as how long it takes them to correct an action. Now at the bottom of the dashboard you have the ability to run any pages or site. Clients use this, for instance, when they have a new microsite being created and use the results as part of the sign-off process ahead of the release. Workflow allows for the results of such assessments to be sent to anybody, such as a third-party agency who might be working on that site. This area is for live search. At Sitemorse, we record your site every time an assessment is run up to your subscription level, and if you're using Sitemorse in CMS, we are also recording incremental changes on an editor-by-editor basis. You can enter the term in this box and it will show all references of that term on your site. Up here, we have social media monitoring. This is the monitoring of your content on social media for quality. It assesses for things like broken links and looks to see if brand guidelines are being adhered to. This is alerts, which is for alerts that require your attention, such as malware or a domain expiry. And on the right here, we have priorities. One of the main features of Sitemorse is our prioritisation intelligence. We prioritise actions to help bring about the biggest improvements first. The numbers in the triangles refer to the numbers of actions found on each category against the last assessment. The three categories are UX, which is user experience, SEO, which is search engine optimization, and GRC, which is governance, risk and compliance, which includes accessibility actions. By selecting any of the triangles, we can drill down further into the priorities. Let's take a look at the UX priorities. We're going to look at this example, review and correct the email options. Here we have the information about the priority, and this eye will give more information on the priority. Over here we have this workflow icon, which allows the routing of the action to anybody, regardless of whether they have a Sitemorse user. This icon here allows for the action to be displayed within the CMS if your service level includes this. And this here is the Smart View icon. By selecting this, the page of your site which was recorded at the time of assessment is displayed, and the action is highlighted, as it is here. And when we hover over it, we get a message about the action.